ready to match the stars. Joey Bishop, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley. From CPO Sharkey, Elizabeth Allen. From Family Feud, Richard Dawson. And Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you for joining us here. My, oh my. They are ready and they are loaded, aren't they? Are they? Well, just cool it now. It's a pleasure to see all of you. I greet you. Shall we greet these people here? Keith Collins and Leslie Moravsky. Now, want to find out a little bit about each of you? We'll begin with you, Leslie.
Well, you pronounced my name right. That's fantastic.
Moravsky.
What would you like to hear?
Well, let's see now. Where are you from, for instance?
Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah.
Wherever that is.
And you live here temporarily or permanently?
No, I'm just visiting. I'm just out here for the show. I'm a stewardess.
Aren't we lucky to get you?
Oh, thank you.
You married?
Am I married? Yes, I'm married.
To what's his name, right?
What's his name? He's a pro.
Good guy. All right, Leslie, good luck to you. Let's
Thank
find
you.
out about Keith Collins.
Okay, I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm a professional rug maker. And I make some of the finest area rugs and wall tapestries in the entire world.
Oh, really? That's very interesting, Keith. We have one person in our group who's interested in rugs, but that's another story. Listen, here on Match Game PM, we'll give each of you 3 chances to match as many celebrities as you can, and the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner, and we'll go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $10,000. I'll push a button here. Ask Leslie to make a selection.
I'll try A, please.
A is what you want. It's entirely her choice. Here we go.
Howdy.
Howdy. The Hollywood producer's secretary said, "My boss must really be desperate." I walked into his office, and he was lying on his casting couch with blank. That's how desperate he is. The Hollywood producer's secretary said, "My boss must really be desperate." I walked into his office, and he was lying on his casting couch with blank. Good. That's all right. Now, Leslie, the Hollywood producer's secretary said, "My boss must really be desperate." I walked into his office, and he was lying on his casting couch with...
The only reason, this is terrible, the only reason I'm saying this is because it's been said so many times, and they always seem to pick on poor Brett, so I'm going to say Brett.
You're going to say Brett?
I don't mean it. I don't mean that.
What do you say?
Well, I've kind of made the answer terrible because Lassie is not a female dog, but a male dog.
With a
In reality,
female name, right.
With a female name. However, that was my first thought, and I said Lassie.
Lassie is a good answer, Joey. Lassie is a good answer. Leave him alone now. Okay, Brett, what do you say?
Just leave him alone because I said Lassie.
Lassie is a good answer, certainly. I am not wearing a rug, the sign said. The woman on my right is. On my right is. Oh, I see. She is wearing a rug.
It is a rug.
I see.
Lassie is not a female dog. It's a male's dog with a female's name, but I thought of that first.
That's very good. That is the answer, apparently. Yes.
Tell him, fat
Well, I
lady.
didn't want to give any particular dog billing, so I just said his dog.
His dog, right. All right. Now,
cool.
Richard may have an answer that pleases you.
Well, I know one thing that's going to please Leslie. I said Brett. Only because you're a woman of honor.
Oh, yes, I knew you tried to get out of it earlier on. It didn't work, then it won't work now.
That's why. See, I
That's
know that she's a lady of honor.
And
the guy is wasting his time.
Right.
And that's why I mentioned Brett. Did she buy it?
Yeah, she was. I think
No,
she's
she
convinced.
didn't.
Oh, she is not convinced. Now, speaking of dogs... Hello, Fanny.
Take that back, sir.
I take that back.
Oh, he probably missed it.
Isn't that Rin Tin Tin on your chest?
Well, this is Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey Mouse.
The dog
of
that
course.
saved Hollywood.
I'm happy that you said that. You don't share a dressing room with Brett and get slapped in the face when she's unhappy. I gave the safe answer, Lassie.
Lassie, okay. So there we go. One for Leslie. And now, Keith, let's see what we've got in store for you. Brunhilde the opera singer said, last night, I hit the highest note of my career when in the middle of my solo, the tenor put a blank down my dress. Hit the highest note of my career when the tenor put a blank down my dress. All right? Here we go to Keith Collins. Put it in the slot, Charles, and away we go.
All right, man.
All right.
Oh,
Here we are with Mr. Rugmaker. Keith, Brunhilde the opera singer said, last night I hit the highest note of my career when in the middle of my solo, the tenor put a blank down my dress.
A chord.
A what?
A chord.
A chord. You mean as in a piece of line or
Music.
rope?
Music.
A musical chord? Is the rug making business a lucrative one?
Yeah, it was.
I hope so.
Oh, wow.
All right, Joey, here we go. He said a chord.
I figured out how the audience gets in there. They don't have any tickets. Somebody stands outside and says, do you know how to boo? They say, yeah, come on in.
Yeah, they know how to yay, too.
And this particular question, you have to go from one extreme to another.
Right,
It could either have been something very cold
right,
or something very hot.
right.
So I said,
Or slippery.
well,
Watch it.
you mean like a fish? Is that what
Yeah,
you think?
right.
Okay. Well, at any rate, I put ice cube, and then in and then I put ice cube. Very good.
And you?
I put piece of ice.
Piece of ice. Okay, that's good. Charles? Yes, sir? It's morning.
I know it's not.
Once again, the day is dawning.
She is such a sick woman. I put an ice cube from the drinking song.
From the drinking song. Drink,
That's
drink.
from a person who's well-adjusted.
Okay, Elizabeth Allen.
Yes.
Hit the highest note of my career when in the middle of my solo, the tenor put a blank down my dress, and he said chord.
And I went with cold.
Ice cube.
Ice cube.
You understand it now, Keith, don't you?
Definitely.
Okay, you'll understand it more a little bit later now.
No, an ice chord would have been excellent. I said ice cube.
An ice chord, that would be terrific. Hello there, honey child.
Hi there, sweetie. Well, I tried to personalize it, and I put goldfish.
Yeah. Did that ever happen to you, Fanny?
Middle of summertime.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, now there we are. End of round one, 1-0 in favor of Leslie. Round two coming up after these messages for you.
I could not believe how much cat hair.
By value. Call the toll-free number on your screen and get the Eureka Whirlwind and an extra HEPA filter. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Let's talk about attachments for a minute. With this puppy, all you have to do is pull the hose out and you're in business. This thing really works.
Guess what comes after round one?
Where's your knife?
Round two, right? Here we go. Leslie, your head, so you go first. A or B?
A or B? I'll take A again.
You want A. Here we go.
Another one, please.
A. Everyone at the party was amazed when Gloria got drunk and stood on her head in the blank. They were amazed. She got drunk, stood on her head in the blank. Now we come to Leslie. Leslie, everyone at the party was amazed when Gloria got drunk and stood on her head in the...
I don't like that question either. Punch bowl?
Punch bowl is all right. They like it. All the winos are applauding. What have you got?
I not only don't like the question, I'm not too crazy about my answer.
Well, we may agree with you.
Well, I said in the toilet. Only one idiot out there's booing me now. One,
right.
same guy.
Bunch of weirdos.
Two.
Now, miss.
I said in the naked.
In the naked. Looking for a punch bowl, Charles.
You what?
Want a punch bowl?
There you go.
Atta boy. One punch bowl for the little lady. Well, that's something they have at parties, isn't it? Punch bowls. Elizabeth Allen, what have you got? Everyone is a maid. Go out drunk and stood her head in the punch bowl.
In the punch bowl in the nude.
In the nude. You took it one step further. Now, Fanny, honey?
Well, I tried to personalize it.
Again?
Punch bowl!
Bowl. There we go. 3 for you. You better go to work here, Keith.
I know.
All right. Now, you haven't matched... Let's see, you haven't matched anyone yet, so everybody plays. Weird Willie said, he says, whenever I want good luck, I eat a lucky sandwich. It's a blank between 2 pieces of bread. That's what a lucky sandwich is. There it is, in case you want to review it. All right. Now, Keith Collins, Weird Willie said, whenever I want good luck, I eat a lucky sandwich. You know what a lucky sandwich is? It's a blank between 2 pieces of bread.
I'm going to try a shamrock.
A shamrock. That's not bad. He says he eats a shamrock between 2 pieces of bread. What do you say, Joey?
Boy, nothing personal, but I'd have bet my life you'd have said rabbit's foot.
Yeah. Rabbit's foot is a very good answer. You got one?
Sure. They're a little crunchy, but they're tasty with ketchup. I said a pair of dice.
Paradise? That'll do it. What came to your
I'm
fertile...
Irish.
Yeah?
No, an Irish rabbit's foot.
An Irish rabbit's foot. But he said, I'm Irish. I always thought you were going to say shamrock there. He's looking for a little shamrock. 4-leaf clover.
No, I went with
Good.
a Irish rabbit's foot.
Yes. There are no vegetarians over here, Keith. What do you say?
A horseshoe.
Horseshoe's good.
Great sandwich.
Right. You've got to cook them very well, though, before you
very
put
slowly.
them slowly for a
And
long
get
time.
them off the horse first.
Simmer, right. That's indeed.
That's the first step.
Yes. Now, Fanny, looking for a little shamrock here.
Well, you won't believe this, but I think I have it.
4-leaf
right?
clover is a shamrock. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Now we go to round 3 here. At the end of round 2, scores 3-1 in favor of Leslie. Leslie, you're ahead. We'll ask you to go first.
I'll try B this time, Gene.
Okay. B. Charles, you do not play. Richard does not play. Fanny does not play. The first time Ugly Edna saw herself in the mirror, she got so scared, not only did the hair on her head stand on end, but so did the hair on her blank. Okay.
I just got to think for a second. So did the hair on her.
Yeah.
Blank.
So did the hair, she got so scared, not only did the hair on her head stand on end, but so did the hair on her blank. Okay. Here we go. Leslie, first time Ugly Edna saw herself in the mirror, she got so scared, not only did the hair on her head stand on end, but so did the hair on her blank.
Well, I had 2 answers, but I'm going to go with the hair on her chest.
Hair on her chest, eh?
I said the hair on her legs.
Legs would be a logical answer.
See?
Right. Let's see now.
I play,
You played, indeed, you do. All
and I
right.
had chest and threw it out. That was when I said it was not realistic enough and said the hair on her upper lip.
Oh.
Isn't that a shame?
She's looking for hair on the chest, Elizabeth Allen. What do you
No,
say?
I'm sorry. I went with legs.
Legs. Okay. Now we come to Keith, and he's got to match 2 to tie and 3 to win. And this is it. Fanny does not play. She's the only one who does not. Everyone in Jericho laugheth at Joshua, for when he did bloweth his trumpet, his blanketh came tumbling down. Yea, verily, I say unto ye, everyone in Jericho laugheth at Joshua, for when he did bloweth his trumpet, his blanketh come tumbling down. All right, put it in the slot. And we'll come over here to Keith Collins.
His pants.
What's that?
His pants.
You don't even want me to read it
Nope.
again. That's
Nope.
it. Okay. I thought I read it kind of good there, Keith. I thought you might let me read it one more time, but he won't let me read it again. What do you say?
Would you ask Keith to stop doing this to me as you walk over?
I have pants. So there's that. 82 score.
He wasn't wearing anything underneath them either. Trousers.
Trousers. Tie score. One more
Would
pair
you
of
read
breeches.
it again?
Everyone in Jericho laugheth at Joshua, for when he did blow at his trumpet, his blanket came tumbling down.
His panteth.
His panteth came tumbling down. That wins the game. What the rest of you have there? What do you have there? Okay. Come on down, Keith. Right around over here, attaboy. Now, stand right there on the adhesive tape, and I'll say goodbye to Leslie.
Thank you very much.
Got some gifts for you together with our thanks.
Super. It's been my pleasure.
Pleasure
Thank
to meet you, Leslie. Goodbye, my dear. There she goes. While we're spinning her off, we're going to spin these messages just for you.
Are you paying too much for prescription drugs?
Limited, and there are no forms, qualifications, or physicals. One card for the whole family, all for just $5.95 a month. And you can't be turned down. With the rising cost of medical care, your UBS card could pay for itself the first time you use it. Call now for your free information kit and join the more than 300,000 people who are saving money every day. You have nothing to lose. If you're not satisfied, just return the card within 60 days and we'll refund your money. No questions asked. This is a smart plan and an easy one. Just show your card when you pay, and you pay less.
1-800-367-1900 for your free information kit or to join UBS now. Save on prescription drugs, eyeglasses, eye exams, and dental care for you and your whole family. Remember, you can't be turned down. The potential savings are unlimited. Call 1-800-367-1900 now.
Hello. Here we go. You ready, Keith? All right. Now, you can win a lot of money here. In the Big Money Super Match, you can win over $10,000. To do that, we have 2 audience matches for you. And I want to point out to you that whatever you win in these audience matches, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10, and that'll be the final dollar figure that you'll be playing for. Here we go. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we got their best response to this. Pardon blank. Now, it's $500 for you if you match the answer they gave most frequently, $250 for their second most popular answer, and then $100 for the third. And you can get some help from our celebrities. You call on them one at a time, 3 of them. Richard.
Pardon me.
Pardon me.
That's really all I need. Charles.
What's that?
Pardon me, boy.
Pardon me, boy.
Is that the Chattanooga Choo-Choo?
And Fanny.
You know, I was thinking the other day about this movie. It was called Pardon My Dust.
Pardon My Dust is the name of a motion picture.
She's going to have a baby.
Pardon Me and Pardon Me Boy. Those are the 3. Do you want one of those?
Yes.
Which one?
Pardon me.
Okay. Let's see if we got Pardon Me up there anywhere, beginning down at the bottom and revealing the $100 response. Pardon me. Okay.
It's too late. They already did.
That's right. Okay, let's see. We got Pardon Me under the $250 number.
Pardon Ford. Oh.
Pardon my French. Not a bad one now that I see it up there. Okay. Last chance for Pardon Me. Slide it, Earl. Hey! Yes, yes. You got another 500 now, this means the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Now we're going to see how much more you can win with your second audience match. Okay, Earl, let her rip. Blank Burns. Whom do you call on? Richard.
George Burns.
A 1?
I'll go with the same 3, Charles.
Don't look at me, hon.
Oh, no, I'll be all right in a minute.
Robert Burns.
With some power, the gift.
Yeah, I'll get it. Pardon my French. I'll get it. Je crois la moi. Pardon Burns. Boring. But I'm in a bind. Robert Burns.
Oh, terrific. Just came to you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Robert Burns.
And Fanny.
Bernadette. No, I didn't mean to get
And Joey.
No,
No,
I
wait, no,
have
Fanny's got it.
one. I really do have one. Third degree.
Third degree burns. Okay, there they are. Third degree burns, George Burns, Robert Burns. Choose one or give us one of your own.
I like George.
Okay. Let's find out if George Burns is under the $100 response. May we see it, please? Robert Burns. All right, now let's roll over to the $250 response. Sideburns. Last chance for George Burns. Here's the $500 number. Yes, there is. Attaboy. Listen, you want another 500, multiply that by 10, another 5, add that to the previous 5. You got a pot of $10,000 to shoot for. We'll be more than glad to give you the money if you match one celebrity exactly. Richard. Okay, stand on the tape and face me. And here it is. It's worth $10,000. Get your ESP going over to Dawson now. Think. Here it is. Mighty Blank. Mighty Blank. He's finished. We need an answer from you, which in your judgment will match his. If it does, you get the $10,000. What do you say? Mighty
Mouse.
Mouse. Well, at least the audience thinks you're right. We hope Richard thought of it. Richard, he says Mighty Mouse will match you for $10,000.
It would have been mighty fine if I'd had it. Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh! You got $11,000. Who's that down there?
That's my mother. My mother's in the red, right there clapping. My mother's in the beige.
Yeah.
My grandmother's on the left.
Grandmother?
My aunt's on the right. Mrs. Barbara Cook is right behind them.
And they just spent all your money.
And it's okay.
All right, while he's celebrating, we're going to spin these messages just for you. There you go.
Coming up next on Game Show Network.
Hi, I'm Marianne.
Plunger.
Hello.
Spud. Come on, Bert. Watch Game Show Network for a chance to win these prizes. Corel Word Perfect Suite 8. Power through your workday with the award-winning Office Suite. Communicate, collaborate, and connect to the world. Word Perfect Suite 8 from Corel. Beautify garden paths, walkways, and steps with elegant and functional Malibu outdoor tier lights. The ultimate contemporary designs and low-voltage landscape lighting from Malibu. Juliet by Jeffrey Barson. A limited edition print available only at Deck the Walls. With 200 mall locations nationwide, it's Deck the Walls. Specialists in art framing and design.
Join us next week for Match Game PM. We'll have more money to give away and more enchanting celebrities like these. Goodbye. Gene Rayburn here. So long.
Some contestants will receive Cool Comfort from Frederick, leader in energy-efficient room air conditioners. Frederick lasts for years, saves you a lot of money. And the Timex Computer Quartz, one of the most accurate timekeeping standards man can put on his wrist. The brain of a computer, the convenience of hands. And for complete coffee enjoyment, Melita Coffee Filters. Filter fine grind gourmet coffee and 10 cups of Lux filter drip coffee maker Melita since 1908. And First Alert Smoke Detector by Pitway. Pitway has made over 1 million smoke detectors. Families everywhere trust First Alert for early fire warning. And a year's membership in the Montgomery Ward Auto Club. Your membership fee provides 18 benefits, including towing and starting. Call any service station for all your costs. Darling, join my club. And Fardol Oil Supplement. Its exclusive polar attraction formula bonds to critical surfaces, reducing friction and wear in the car's engine. Fardol, run with us. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Hey,
we've got a Game Show Network exclusive coming right up for you. It's your chance to play Final Jeopardy right at home and win. It's all happening next, only on Game Show Network.